friends. Happy Monday. I am so glad you're here. I'm glad to be back with you guys this week. Thanks for tuning in. For my faithful listeners, no, you did not miss me last week. It was a holiday, and sis is going to go ahead and definitely rest and enjoy the holiday, right? So that is exactly what I did with my family. I hope that you guys had an amazing holiday. I hope that this past week has just been good for you. I've just been so clear in my mind and in my heart. It's been beautiful. I've really had a great, the last couple of weeks have been really good. It's funny that when you find yourself finally tapping into who you are and what God wants you to do, it's like, oh, you think life will get easier. No, there is a sense of fulfillment there, but it doesn't get easier, because just as the Lord sees that you are on this path of learning, growing, and unpacking that ugly stuff and dealing with it, the enemy sees that too. And the enemy's like, no, she ain't out here trying to walk out a purpose. No. So I've had some challenges, but it's all been to challenge me from the inside out. Everything has been the battle. New Toya versus old Toya. This morning, I asked my husband, I just wanted to know, I just wanted to be a baby today. And I was like, babe, why do you love me? And one of the things that he said that just really touched my heart was that he just admires my growth. And he's seeing this transformation, in so many words. He's just admiring that I'm standing on my boundaries now and that I'm determined. And I was just like, ugh. That made me feel so good. Like, for me, that's my literally my better half. That's my spouse. That's my partner. So for my husband to see me and to see this truth, it really feels good to be this Toya everywhere I go. I'm not putting on different masks anymore. I'm just being her every day, all day. Whatever that looks like, I'm being her. So anywho, it's just been a great couple weeks, guys. It's just been a great couple weeks. I'm learning hella lessons, back to back to back to back. God is revealing things to me back to back to back to back. And it's all because I have literally decided to do it his way and on my own, man. And it sounds like, oh, okay. No, it's super hard. It's super hard. We want to do what we want to do. And doing the hard thing, who wants to do the hard thing? Who wants to be uncomfortable? Who wants to just be in places where the energy may be off, or, just whatever. Who wants to do that? Nobody. But it's been action packed for me. Nonetheless, I'm grateful for it all, because that allows me to keep getting on here and sharing with my people. I love you guys so much. Oh my goodness. So, a quick little commercial, if you will. Next month, October, is the month that my husband and I said I do. Okay. If you're married, then you already know your anniversary is basically like the Super Bowl, right? You make it through another year with your person. Okay. We know 365 days, life happens, right? Up, down, happy, sad, mad, whatever. So many things happen. And it's when y'all get to that final, that day, it's such a great feeling. For me, it has become the top thing I love to celebrate. We do not change our time on our anniversary. And I encourage the married people out here listening, whether you're just fresh married or been married for 50 years, treat your anniversary like it is a whole situation, because it is a whole blessing. Listen. The month of October literally be lit for us. But I'm saying all that to say, I'm going to dedicate the entire month of October to love and marriage and all the things that come with that. So I'm going to have my husband on for the first time. I'm so excited. I'm going to have a couple different couples to come on and share perspective about love and marriage. It's going to be so lit, guys. It's not just for married people. Tap in if you want to just get some gems for when you do get married, or, I know we'll talk about singleness. It's going to be great. So be on the lookout for that. It'll be every Monday in October. They will be live. So I'll be posting dates and times and all of that for you guys. So be looking for it. It's going to be great. So guys, I feel like I'm talking so fast. Oh my goodness. I get so excited. I want to talk to us today about projection. Okay. Now, I feel like I'm learning a lot of things late here recently. I don't know. But at the same time, it's right on time. God's plan for me is God's plan for me. So I have been in situations where God is talking to me, right? He's speaking to me. He's giving me those nudges. He's giving me those feelings like, Toya, you know it's off, but you can't really explain why it's off, what it is. You can't pinpoint it, but you know something is off, right? I have been in situations where I've had to have hard conversations, uncomfortable conversations, and I've spoken my truth. And it's still like, what is it? Like, where is the disconnect, right? Why am I being made to feel like I'm the problem? Why are you not taking responsibility for this situation? Why am I not taking responsibility for this situation? I was in situations where I just couldn't understand, like, where people would literally make me feel like I was crazy. And I'm like, now hold on. I didn't learn till later that people were unconsciously projecting their stuff onto you. The things that they did not like about themselves, they were unconsciously putting that mess on you. And I was literally out here like taking it. I had allowed people, because I didn't know who I was, because I didn't have any boundaries, because I'm just out here willy-nilly, I had allowed people to come in and shift my view on things that I knew to be true, right? These people, I think, also are manipulators. Like, I feel like they go hand in hand. A person to make you feel bad about the stuff that they don't have going on. Like, I see you progressing on your job. I haven't got a raise in 10 years. I'm pissed at you, so I'm going to make you feel bad about getting promoted. Have y'all ever met somebody like that? And it's like, what? I had allowed people to suck my energy dry that way. Because then I start doubting myself. Like, well, Toya, you obviously don't know what you're talking about. Toya, you're the problem. No, ma'am. No ham. And no turkey. Okay. I think the most dangerous thing for some of my relationships in my life is that Toya found out who she was. And when I found out who Toya was and how powerful Toya was when her mental health was in a great place, when her house was in order, when I found out who that girl was, I refused to let anybody take advantage of me. I refused to let anybody disrespect my boundaries. I refused to let anybody give me their stuff. You understand me? And then try to manipulate me. Like, those days, oh my Lord Jesus, are over with. And I'm telling you, I'm inviting you to this place. It is so empowering. It really is. To know that I'm very serious about LaToya. I'm very serious about my mental health. I'm very serious about my peace and my space and who's in my space. And when you take that seriously, like, you stop taking people's stuff. I have seen and ministered to people where it was very clear from outside here, like that 10,000 foot view, that you are being manipulated and you're allowing it. That's a different type of beast. Get on away from me with that mess. Go on now. Get. Go on now. There is really, I mean, my perspective has really changed. I went from being very upset with people that were, trying to project their stuff onto me to honestly going into prayer for those people. Because you know what that boils down to? The person that's projecting onto you, I can't imagine, let me just say that. I can't imagine that person is practicing a relationship with Jesus Christ. Maybe it's a struggle. Maybe it's a stronghold. I don't know. But I can't. That just, the 1 + 1 doesn't make 2 right there for me. It doesn't make any sense. The people that choose not to grow, for me, you're saying no to God, because he gives us chances and opportunity every single day to grow and to be better. So I feel like if you're not man enough or woman enough to go back, deal with your stuff, right? Be recreated through Jesus Christ. Like, if you're not on that, then what exactly are you doing? Out here stirring up mess. That's what you're doing. That's what those people are doing. They're out here creating mess. I put this on Facebook the other day. I said, have you noticed that busy people are often very, very far, far away from drama, mess, chaos, because they're busy? I'm talking about the people that are busy walking in purpose, not the people that are just busy to just say I'm busy, right? Not those people, but the people that are literally chasing after God's heart and are trying to be transformed by him and by his word. Those people don't have time to be in your little camp meetings, on your three-way calls, on like they don't have time for that. They're the last people to find out about the mess because they're busy. Another offer for you today is free 99. Get busy. Get busy. Get busy doing something that God has called you to do. Because when you don't, and idle mind is a devil's workshop. That means you're sitting around somewhere. Satan has complete access to you. Complete. At that point, you're his puppet. So the people that constantly find themselves in mess, find yourself something to do. Be productive for the kingdom of heaven, ladies and gentlemen. Holler if you hear me. Get busy. Get busy about your life. Get serious about your life. Work through those dark places. Will it hurt? Absolutely. Can you do it? Of course you can. Will you do it is the question. Because if not, relationships around you will start to fade. And I'm not talking about just because it's seasonal. They'll start to fade because you will eventually become a cancer any and everywhere you go. People would not want to be around you. People would not want to be nowhere in your presence. They wouldn't even want your name brought up in a situation. Like, people that are striving to be better don't usually hang around with people that's going to bring them down on purpose. Are you a person that projects your unwanted emotion onto somebody else? Are you a person that manipulates your way out of a situation because you're dead wrong and you can't face yourself? Woo! Woo! That just gave me chills. Because listen, I've been that person. I have been a manipulator. I have projected so much stuff. Oh my God. Y'all, I'm telling y'all the truth. I have been on the ugly side of projection. There were no blessings there. There was no growth there. There was, oh my God, there was no growth there. There was no mental clarity there. There was no peace there. Some of us are walking around here straight up living double lives. Ladies, some of us are putting on our very best, okay, to go to Walmart, not leaving home without that eyebrow on, not leaving home without that eyelash on. All the while, sis, you struggling in your mind at nighttime. You're out here depressed, painting on a face to look appealing and appeasing to some other people who are also broken, living fake lives, and we just out here fake. Everybody just out here fake. We cannot be content. We cannot be content being two different people. God is not pleased. God is not pleased with nobody that's out here being fake. And I'm not talking about fake like he said, she said fake, like what we're used to. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about fake like you legit put on, instead of putting on your spiritual armor in the morning, you put on Satan's armor. And you literally walk out the house like you got it together with your nose in the air, looking down on people, projecting your best every day, all day, manipulating folks, and have the nerve to come home and be crying. What? Sis and sir, you cannot do both. You cannot do both and produce fruit. Because yes, we know Satan gives gifts, but guess what? They don't last. Nothing that Satan has given you has lasted. Think about it. And when you get done thinking about it, give God some praise. Y'all, I got the tambourine with me today. Oh, yes. I live for a good prop. Oh, y'all, it's getting kind of heavy. It's getting kind of heavy for us that's on the way to work today. So, you know what? If you have to double back and do this later, like for real, get into this word today. Get into this word. I am really, as the Lord is helping me, I'm trying to help us. Because there is so much more to life when you can legit wake up, be authentically who God created you to be. Some of us are just too busy trying to live other people's lives. How disrespectful to your creator. Woo! Ooh, Father, it's heavy in here today. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. It done got real today, Father God. Help your people. Lord, come and see about your people. Come and see about your people. So which side are you on in the projection? And is it a situation? Is it situational? Like, is it only with certain people you're this way or other people? Like, do you find yourself being intimidated? Like, that used to be me. I used to be so intimidated by certain women. Like, women that were really like, they had it going on. And like, when I was younger, like, I'm a people watcher, first of all. So don't think I'm ever being weird. I love to watch people, mannerisms, movements. Like, I just love to see how people react to stuff. Like, I'm into that. So I will always just study older women. Like, man, she's got it going on. How does she get to that place? How does she become a boss? Like, I want to know. But it almost made me feel like, dang, Toya, you're not there yet. So just watch, learn. So for me, I feel like that was damn near kind of healthy, right? But if you're the person who's literally sitting back, upset with somebody else for doing good and being great, check yourself. That's crazy. That is crazy. Let me tell y'all this. Sidebar. I had prayed a very specific prayer to my Lord. Okay. On the way to work, I'm talking to that man on the way home. Like, I was so real. Like, Lord, I want to be surrounded with solid women of integrity, women that honor marriage, women that honor family, women that praise the Lord. Okay. Women that like to be in circles that will keep you growing and motivated and keep you deep thinking, right? I asked him for all of that. Woo! So 2 weekends in a row, I was invited into places where I was surrounded by a bunch of women I didn't even know. Normally, I would have been like, oh my God, who's going to be there? This is scary. Like, because I didn't know who I was. I walk into those rooms like, Lord, show me. What can I gain from my sister? What can she gain from me? Like, good morning. Hey, my name is LaToya. I want to connect. You know what I mean? Like, I'm so into the connection and the power of connection. And the women there they were given that energy. They were receiving that energy. Can I be very honest with y'all? I have very rarely experienced that. For God to show me, like, Toya, the circle that you prayed for is possible. I'm sitting there looking around at these women like, wow, celebrating each other, don't even know each other, complimenting each other because it feels good, being nice to somebody because that's what God charges us to do. Like, I don't even know you, ma'am. What? It's so, guys, I can't even tell y'all how good it feels. How good it feels. And what changed? Toya changed. I allow God to come in and deal with me. When I noticed things about myself that were not right, I attempting to change them. If my husband, my better half lets me know, like, T, like, whatever, this is something, like, whatever. If my husband's bringing something to me or my family's bringing something to me, I don't just sweep it under the rug. I deal with it. The people that love me ain't gonna lie to me. The people that love me want to see me do well. They're happy when I'm doing well, right? So I do the work. That's why I can tell y'all, come on the other side. I've been shady. I've been messy. Like, I can't even say that enough. Like, I've had all those negative attributes. Yes, I have been delivered. And even in those moments like that, I want to be messy or have been messy, I'm convicted immediately. And it's just like, Toya, you have to go backwards? No. Who got time for that? Nope. We don't have time. I want to make the most of what God has given me on this here earth. And that starts with caring enough about him and my relationship with him to do the work in me, to be a light out here, to show people you can be yourself. Like, it's lit. It's lit. Which side of projection are you on? Are you a giver or are you a receiver? To the receiver, you have a responsibility as well. You don't have to allow people to tell you what it's going to be. Where are your boundaries at? Where are your boundaries at? Hello, where are your boundaries? That's partly a you problem. Nobody has the control unless you give it to them. Nobody has the power over you unless you give it to them. That's another fact. So we could cry the woe is me, or we could do something about it. Stop allowing people to give you, no, thank you. Keep your stuff over there. She is healing. I don't even have the capacity to take on your stuff. No. I went to bed a lot of days feeling like crap and ain't did nothing wrong. Wow. You know how much energy and life I missed out on by allowing people to make me feel bad because they didn't want to stand on their truth? How unfair is that? How unfair? Whew. Everyone listening to me today has an area where we can grow. We have an area, maybe 2, 3, maybe a lot of areas. It doesn't even matter. Take one, deal with that. I mean, do the work. If it's a slow work, do the work. If you value relationship, if you want to live your life to the fullest with great people, do your personal work. Heal yourself. Stop blaming people. Stop getting upset for people that are doing their work. Don't be that person. You do not have to be jealous, bitter, envious. All of those are negative traits that are not of God. You don't have to walk in those spaces. No, ma'am. You do not have to be there. We're adults. It's time. It's overdue. It's overdue. It's overdue. We cannot still be looking like high school years old. We cannot still be looking like high school years old. We cannot still be looking like we're in high school. You shouldn't want to. I'm going to just say that. We shouldn't want to. If you are, that's your business. For me and mine and where God is taking me, it is going to cause Toya to level up in 3 areas: spiritually, mentally, and physically. Those things are when those things align, guys, you'll see a difference. When you really commit to your relationship with Christ, you'll see a difference. When you get up in the morning, listen to this very free gem. When you wake up in the morning and you decide it's going to be a good day, it's going to be a good day because you're saying today, Lord, I don't care what comes my way. I don't care what comes my way. It's going to be a great day because I said so. It's going to be a great day because I choose to look at everything in a positive light. I choose to draw the good out of an ugly situation. I choose to work on myself every day. I choose to smile when everyone else is frowning. I choose to be the light when I walk in the room. I choose to bring positive light energy in any room that I walk into that will infect the entire place. That is a choice. Some of y'all may think I be acting or I am silly, okay? And I can slip into character. But when I tell you, however you got to do it, do I want to get out the bed at 5 o'clock in the morning? No, I don't. But I have to start speaking positivity because the moment you allow something negative to get in your head and you allow it to stay there and grow and fester, like you've already, girl, hit the reset. Please don't continue your day like that. You don't have to. I think as adults, we forget how many choices we have. Wow. Wowzer. That's actually the lit part about being an adult. Not that you can drive when you want or go and buy what you want. No, the fact that I can make a choice for myself. Hello. Ding, ding, ding. What do we got for her, Johnny? Y'all, I'm having like way too much fun. Some of y'all have told me it's like when you're listening to me, it's like we're there together. So, hey, I feel like you're here with me. So this is great. I have given us much to think about today. Much to think about. Projection. What side are you on? What can you do differently? Because both sides have responsibility. Let them people do what they gonna do, but don't allow that to shift who you are. Ooh, do not be changed. I mean, I can't even say that enough. Do not be changed by people. If you know, if you're standing on God's truth, nothing that anyone says matters. Hello, stand on that truth. And sometimes standing on that truth requires us to just be quiet. Let the Lord do the work. We don't need to be speaking on everything. I'm encouraging us to keep doing the hard thing. We talk about healing a lot on this show. Y'all need to know how important it is. For me, again, I told y'all when I was pregnant, I was depressed. I had prenatal depression. I was depressed for most of the pregnancy. After I had the baby, like, it was a very dark time. Like, my husband can vouch. He knows I used to hate when I saw the sun setting. I did not like nighttime because I knew I needed to be up and alert for my baby, but I also knew I needed to sleep, but I also couldn't sleep because I was like watching her breathe. Like, it was a lot. I hated when the nighttime came. And so to think back on that and to think where I am now, I have to tell y'all, you got to do that work so you can get yourself back to a good place. Even if you're going to counseling, I encourage counseling, but when you leave there, use the tools that the counselor has taken the time to give you. You paid for them tools. Use the tools. Don't just be in an environment and you're soaking up this information and doing nothing with it. That is a you problem, not a them problem. Going to another counselor is not going to help your situation. Going to another friend to say the same situation is not going to change. Excuse me. Calling people to get on your side is not going to change. Like, do the work. Start your healing process. I don't know what that looks like for you. Maybe you need to journal. Maybe you need to reach out for counseling. Maybe you need to just simply pray. Maybe you need to remove some distractions. Maybe some people in your life need to go. Maybe you need to leave that job. Maybe you need to start looking for other employment. I don't know. Only you know what it is. Get your mental back. Get your mind back. Okay? Do that on purpose. And when you get there, and on the way there, celebrate. I thank God so much that I can think for myself and I'm in a good space and I can choose to be in a happy mood regardless of what's going on around me. I choose not to let anyone throw off my energy. Like, I thank God for this courage that he has given me. I thank God for it because I've been there. I know what that looks like and I refuse to go back. No, that was not a good time. No ma'am, no ham and no turkey. Okay, guys, this was good. This was really good. Yeah, do what needs to be done. On either side, you have work to do. I'm always looking for you guys' feedback. So leave me a review. Let me know, good, bad, or ugly. I don't know. If you like it, yay. If you don't, cool. Let me know. Just let me know how you feel about the show. Maybe some things you'd like to see or hear. I'm open to all kinds of suggestions. So all the my email and everything is in my information. So again, guys, thank you so much for listening. I appreciate your time. Have the extra most bestest day on purpose. Be kind to someone. Show someone love. Show someone Jesus today. Make that a goal of yours. Make that a goal. Make sure you're praying. Make sure that you are just trying to keep it light. Okay. I love you guys. Have the best day. Bye.